Okay, Vanguard Bandits, Part 3. We are 5 hours, 20 minutes into the game. I have lost a battle so far, and we are roughly... We're on mission 7, I guess? So, I looked into what this game considers, like, a storyline for it. And it turns out that we are on the easiest storyline for the game, which is the Kingdom route, apparently. And the Kingdom route is 20 missions or so. The other route is the Empire route, which is like, hey, do a similar storyline, except you're evil, I guess. So rather than try to unify the kingdoms, you try to wipe them out, I guess, or something. I don't know. That's the gist I got from it, from just scanning over the plot storylines for that. And apparently that one is like way better than the one we're on right now, but it doesn't interest me that much. And then the third storyline is like some weird side story where you're actually playing as that mechanic guy with the glasses in your party, exploring ruins or something. So sure, but fine, whatever. We'll at least see what's called the Kingdom storyline for this. And because it's only 20 missions, like I was a little worried that this actually was a 56 mission game, 56 mission campaign, but no, it's actually 20. So we're on like mission 7 or 8 right now, so we're getting close to the halfway point, and I figured we're already this far in, and it's only 20 missions, might as well see to the end. Because, like, sure, this game's super boring, but, you know, maybe it gets better once we get Robo-Pope and can get going more on that, but we'll see. Hey, Zach. Your ISP's not working tonight? Well, that's why we got the 240p version of the stream, which honestly doesn't look that bad. I tuned all my settings so that even at 240p and 480p, you can still see what's going on. And these are 480i and 240p games anyways, so you're not missing much for nearly everything I stream, right? So let's get going here. So previously on Vanguard Bandits, we are still looking for the Robo-Pope, and we got a key from a neighboring country, from the Marquis or something, and then the key got stolen by Man with Mustache. Okay, so like I mentioned at the start of the stream, I tuned all the audio levels for this and put limiters in OBS. So, your ears should no longer be blown out by anything that I stream. And as loud as my voice is right now is the loudest anything on stream will ever be. So, no need to have to adjust the volume dials anymore for all this stuff. Like this. That's as loud as anything is ever gonna get. The sick drum and bass anime. Hey Matt, you bought an Arduino Mega. Oh jeez, you went with Arduino? Alright. Well, I guess for what you're doing it'll probably work just fine. But I recommend going with Teensy. So another thing that I found out when I was testing this yesterday, because I was loading it up to test audio levels, there's actually another video that plays for this on the title screen. So just like Alundra, Working Designs modified they made a new introduction for this game. And they hid the Japanese introduction behind like a buffer zone in the main title screens here. So the Japanese introduction actually plays after the song finishes. So I'm gonna let the song finish and show that introduction because it's very different, and it's just like what they did with Alundra. They hid the Japanese introduction for some reason. You said you're a moron for not going to Teensy? Well, to be fair, so did I. I just didn't quite call you a moron. Almost. But yes, go with the teensy. Yep, circuits and matrices and I2C is what I recommend. Alright, so this song actually isn't really that long. It kind of just abruptly ends after a certain point. Oh, it may get your local store? Yeah. Well, if you're buying locally, then yeah, your choices are going to be limited. Because the guy who sells, who makes and sells the teensies is based out of Portland. And he ships it out really quickly, so it's not like you gotta wait for a month for something to arrive from China, or longer now that the whole pandemic situation's a thing. Alright, so again, if you're wondering why I'm sitting on the title screen here, there's an additional intro video that plays once the song finishes. So, that is why I'm sitting here on the title screen. I should start the timer while I'm thinking of it. Yeah, manufacturing. Yeah, it's... Unfortunately, it's probably going to affect the OSSC Pro stuff. That stuff might get delayed pretty heavily. Alright, here we go. So this plays. Hey, Hidden. Alright, we get some nice blurry, clearly recorded from composite video here. Oh, also another thing that I saw when I was researching this, I saw what those stones are for. Those are for magic. So if you have the blue magic stone equipped, you can cast water magic. Red is fire, and apparently the important one is earth, because for whatever reason, earth is healing in this game. Sure. And I seem to recall, wasn't it like Legend of Dragoon or something, where earth was the healing magic as well? Like, I remember some other RPG had healing was an earth thing. It was either that or like Chrono Cross, I want to say. So even more anime. It looks like the names are different. Oh, okay, there's Robopope, so this is just gonna spoil the whole game for us. When chains of oppression cut. When bitterness stains the land. This is why I wanted to show this, because it's like, this is some hardcore shit here. Those forced outside the law must... No. Too quick for me. I wonder if they show those scenes, the anime cutscenes, actually during the game, or if it's just for these intros. Because it looks like what Working Designs did was they took the anime parts of this and then just mashed them all together into the shorter opening that they show by default in this one. So there we go. That's that. And then this gives us this other song. So it's weird. Alright. Okay, so we're on, like, yeah, so we finished Chapter 7, so we're on Chapter 8. So, like I mentioned earlier, this game has 3 different, storyline branches that you could do. We're on the one that you just kind of get by default by just playing the game casually, which is called the Kingdom Route, and there are 20 chapters in that. So we're almost at the halfway point of the game. So the game is a lot shorter than I originally thought. The second storyline you have to get by making some very specific choices, and I think you also need a specific level. And then to get the third route, it's like you have to get the main character up to level 8 by the end of mission 2, I think. Which, in order to do that, you have to get the last hit with Bastion on pretty much every hit. And that's got to be a pain in the ass to do, because you also have the AI characters probably stealing kills and getting in the way, and oh man, so you definitely have to go out of your way to get that one. Okay. Alright, so Radcott is the leader of the other country, I think? Ganlon. That's actually a lot of troops for the amount of troops that I have. Okay. Alright, so Reina really likes us, so the 3 with these will determine this. And then for the endings, so there's apparently 5 endings. And there's you get what ending you get is determined by like happiness here towards the end of each branch. So this is what determines that, it looks like, but I'm not going for any specific ending, so whatever. All right. All right. That's quite the portrait. Okay. Shining Force 1 and 2. Yep. Those are on the to-do list. So we'll probably see those. Okay. I'm pretty sure I don't have any other ATACs to move around or anything. Okay, so the barrel. So it's very important at some point that... Okay, maybe it's the Jade? I don't know. But apparently we need the Earth Jewel equipped on somebody to let them do healing spells. Somebody's got to be able to do Earth magic stuff, and that'll let us heal. Alright. What? Alright. Oh, they changed his portrait. Okay, he's got a beret now. And he looks like Ken Williams. He looked a lot different in his other portrait. Is that supposed to be an N? Ever found the grat? Wait. That is an H. Maybe it's supposed to be an accent thing? Wait, no, there's other mustache guy. Wait, what? Oh, that must be Radcott. Huh. Yep, alright. Sure. Yep, this is definitely Ken. Oh, okay, Andrew's here too. Great. All right, so I'm assuming that we just need to annihilate. Yep. Okay. So I'm guessing Horse Guy probably aggroed everybody on the map. Maybe not the back line, but probably the 10 or so up front. And I'm assuming that Andrew's also going to be an AI-controlled character. Alright, so let's get everybody moved up to about there and let them come to me. Okay. Yep, like I figured. AI-controlled. Alright, we also established in the last part playing this that there is no permadeath. Okay, on GitHub. External chip to the Mega. Oh, so you have zero experience whatsoever with microcontroller stuff? Is what I'm getting from this? Because here's the thing. If you're just using regular Arduino, you're gonna have to get down and dirty, let's say. With like code and very low-level programmer shit with straight-up Arduino. If you use something like a Teensy, there's a lot of libraries that come with the Teensy and are made specifically for that hardware, so that instead of having to write like 200 lines of bullshit, you can just do one line of do this thing to this thing, and then it's already made for you. So that's yet another reason why I would recommend a Teensy for what you want to accomplish. Well, great. Looks like Andrew's already gone. Ugh, shit. I'm not even sure there's anything I could do here for him either. He's just kind of rushed in and got blown up. Oh, I should probably help out Horsey Guy then. Oh, there's the Steel Enema line again. And yep, the Pooter Piracy. Okay, good. So it looks like all the ones back here are not aggroing yet, so that's encouraging at least. Okay. So that lowers defense, but it doesn't do a hell of a lot of damage. You found a soldering gun in the trash. Well, for what you're doing, you probably don't need a very good soldering iron. So yeah, that'd work. Making a Steel Battalion controller that has somebody already like made a full thing? Because I know that there's somebody figured out the signals that it sends, but oh boy, if you're trying to homebrew a controller to send signals to the Xbox, good fucking luck is all I gotta say about that. Because I'm pretty good at stuff like this, and even I would not want to touch that with a 200-foot pole. But anything's possible if you if you work at it hard enough. But you're in for quite a mountain there, trying to get that to work. Agility. Yeah, the GitHub man. Yeah. Well, if it hasn't been completely and utterly figured out end to end for every single step, there's always going to be that one step that you think is going to be straightforward, and it takes you a year. Because I thought that for my PlayStation capture thing. Holy shit, that guy hits like a truck. Alright, this is going to be easier than I thought, perhaps. But knowing that now, that you're new to this, and there isn't tutorials or documentation for everything end to end, then you're gonna be in for a wild ride. I made PlayStation. It's this. You can see it right here. This thing. I made this literally years ago. But you must be new, I guess. All right, hold up. These things. These are teensies. This is why I say use teensies, because I use them. Those are teensies hooked up to my PlayStation. Here is another teensy. That's a 3.2 that I have hooked up to my Steel Battalion setup, and it's how I get the pedals captured. So I kind of know what I'm talking about here when I give you advice on this is going to be a huge pain in the ass, because hey, I've done this before. Okay. Base 2. Some more HP has always been good for this. And she has trouble landing hits occasionally. We'll do that. Alright. Okay. So I don't think I want to go any farther to the left of the map from this line, because I have a feeling that'll get the other robots to engage. Okay. Let's go there then. Sure. Okay. Probably just gonna defend. Unless I'm sure a character is gonna be able to avoid, it's probably better to just defend. Especially because I don't have healing spells. Oh man, come on Andrew. There's a 28% chance to hit. Please dodge. Okay. Oh man. Oh, this working designs dialogue is something special. Alright, maybe Andrew just need to get into crit there. Critical health, like this is Final Fantasy 12. Or Tifa. From FF7. Okay, and they don't want to mess with Andrew anymore. Okay, 27% chance to hit, so naturally. Okay. Oopsie. Please, oh my god. Horseman, you stupid motherfucker. God damn it. Why? Why are their AI characters? Alright, 20% chance to hit. Of course. Of course. Oh, okay. All right. So they don't aggro on Horseman. Okay, this is fine. Okay, that's a pretty weak attack. Oh, I was attacking the wrong one. This one. There we go. That's more like it. All right. In order to change ATACs, I would have to have an extra one to be able to shuffle them around, I believe. Because I think I tried to do that before and it wouldn't let me. Good enough. Yep. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to get Robopope. But so far, it's not a big deal. And I'm pretty sure you couldn't move that guy out of his ATAC anyways, because he's, that's his. So, I doubt the game would let you do that anyways. Okay, so that guy's a range 2 attack. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. Alright, 50% chance to hit on the enemy's attack. And are we gonna win the coin flip? We did. Good. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could get the horse mech. Okay, hopefully this guy doesn't aggro the other ones either. Because the horse mech has like a really long movement radius. Or, dang it. Well, fine. Okay, so the other— oh, that one did aggro. Dang it. Okay. Well. I guess I'll let him come to me then. What is a zoom out from horse's ass? That's some camera work. Flare bomb. Okay, well this is gonna kill, it looks like. Hello, Eric Wood. Streaming on YouTube long? Yeah, for like a year? So, yeah, a while. Strong slash 100. Okay. This guy's out of fatigue points, I guess. So he's gonna get hit by everything. Okay, so I guess it doesn't matter at this point. Moving my forces up there. Okay. Okay. So this guy's got a range 2 attack that I can't use? Alright, well. Do this then. All right. Yeah, for notifications, you have to click the bell as well, or something. Because for YouTube, all you had to do before was click subscribe, and then they tell you everything. But now it's like, you gotta subscribe, you gotta click the bell, then you gotta go into some other menu, and... Fuck, man, so... So there's that. You can also join my Discord or go through my site, PuriPuri.Live. Has the Discord invite. And then on Twitter, I mention on Twitter whenever I'm streaming. So lots of places to find out if I'm streaming. Okay. Just keep him from getting back attacked. Man, Horseman could have just killed the other one that he's right in front of, but decided to do 2 damage to that guy instead. Yep. Dang, okay. So that guy's still at 0 FP. Hopefully he'll be good to go once his turn comes up again, and he can go back to one-shotting everybody. Okay. Alright, I think I need to save this guy. War Song, never heard of that one. And yeah, Shining Force. Quite a good series. Never actually played more than a few minutes of either game before, but those are going to be on the to-do list. And for things that I'm currently streaming, so for PSXplosion, this has still been continuing, obviously, because we're still doing it. I am streaming later tonight Steel Battalion, which is the mech game that has a weird weird controller on Xbox. There. And then I also have a playthrough of Hotel Dusk on the DS going as well. And then after Hotel Dusk is a Saturn game. Yep, shanking old ladies in the woods. Good old Shining Force 2. Okay, here we'll just... Yeah, 58 is not good enough. So yeah, so after Hotel Dusk is a Saturn game, and after Hotel Dusk is a La Milana on PC. And then after La Milana is another Saturn game. And that's as far into the future as I've thought about casual playthroughs. Yeah, still have to do. Yeah. And then for PSXplosion, we got this, and then after this is Galaga Destination Earth, which is like a kind of reboot of Galaga that they did, because Hasbro kind of did a bunch of reboots of classic arcade games in the very late 90s, early 2000s. And Galaga Destination Earth is like, it's part original Galaga like top-down shooter gameplay, and then also part Star Fox. Because I played a few minutes of it to make sure it worked on PSIO, and it is literal Star Fox, and I actually can't wait to play it because I love Star Fox. They just straight up clone Star Fox for the Galaga remake. All right. Why are you attacking that guy? God. Horseman. Okay. Well, at least the other two aren't moving. So now that I have this in analog mode, the controller is rumbling, and it's rumbling at the weirdest times in this. I'm not sure if that's by design. Okay, we'll have her get the kill here on this. This should kill? Yep. Okay. 100% chance to hit because he's fully stunned. Yeah, top-down Galaga. What was it? 1980 Galaga is one of the greatest of all time. Like, I'm not really an arcade guy, but Galaga is my jam. What a fantastic game. Alright, 57% chance to avoid. Alright, I'll just go for the avoid, because that's not that much damage. Alright. Nice strong attack, bro. Yeah, Galaga in top 10. Yep, it's pretty timeless. Alright, this guy's almost fully stunned. Like, Galaxian is almost as good as Galaga, but it's, Alright, hopefully that doesn't aggro the ones up, by the boss. So Galaxian, only being able to fire one shot and not having the ship capture mechanic The additions of those to Galaga just put Galaga over the top, and then I don't think they did enough with the sequels to Galaga to really improve on it. Like, Galaga is already perfect, so they couldn't really improve it. They tried, but they didn't. Did not improve it. Okay, so we got one enemy left over here. Yep. Yeah, Galaga was a staple of, like, pretty much every dedicated arcade and, like, every pizza place. As I remember, the pizza place of my youth, the Round Table Pizza, where I was, had a Mortal Kombat 1 machine. They had a Point Blank machine, and they had a Raiden machine. A Raiden, whichever one of those it is. And that was a pretty good selection for what they had. Like, Mortal Kombat 1, as far as I'm concerned, take it or leave it. I'm not a big fighting game fan, but Point Blank and Raiden, just so good. Will this do enough damage? Okay, this is gonna put him up to 100 fatigue, but that's okay. Alright. So Horseman is keeping him busy up at the top of the screen. Mm. 41% chance to hit. Yeah. Oh, I probably should have countered. Oh well. Yep. Perfect. So the benefit to avoiding rather than defending is it uses up less fatigue points to avoid. So there is a benefit to doing that if you're trying to keep fatigue to a minimum. But so far it hasn't been a huge issue, but I like to keep an eye on it. Pizza grease. I don't recall the machines being super greasy or anything. Like I'm trying to think like where the real nasty machines were, and it was mostly movie theaters. Like poorly maintained and general just like filth on the controls was mostly movie theaters. Like, and I seem to recall, like, washing machine, like, laundromats. Laundromat arcades, relatively well-maintained for where they were. And I guess it also depended on which arcade it was. As I remember, there's a place called Nickel City in, North San Diego, where I grew up, and for that place it cost 5 cents for a play at the games, but you had to pay, it was like $5 or whatever to get in, and they also had a bunch of free play machines, and the free play machines were filthy. So that was also another thing for machine quality, also varied pretty drastically even in the same place. Because they clearly didn't give a shit about the free play machines. Okay, let's make sure he doesn't get back attacked. Actually, we'll do the anti-back attack strat here. Yeah, you can put a custom firmware on a PS3 extremely easily. As long as it's not the very latest revision of the PS3, which has the sliding disc cover on top of it. The first gen and the second gen PS3s are super easy to put the pirate stuff on. All you need is a USB drive, a flash drive, and that's it. You don't have to do anything weird. The effects of zero fatigue? I have no idea. All I know is you just want to keep your FP below 100, and ideally like below 60. So that you're not running a risk of getting it to 100 and then not being able to do anything for a turn. And in addition to not being able to do anything for a turn, you're guaranteed to be hit if anybody attacks you. Okay, well this has gone quite smoothly, so I'll bring all the heavy hitters in here. So this 86% chance to hit, so you want to go with hardware PS2 compatibility. Well, here's the thing about those, is that the launch model with the PS2 compatibility, the hardware backwards compatibility models, is that eventually they will all die. And not just like, oh, in 100 years they'll die. No, it's more like in the next few years. Because they people actually figured out relatively recently that there are some capacitors on the board that just degrade really hard over time, and they don't put out clean power anymore. And it was because of some weird design decision Sony made with the circuitry on the motherboard of the PS3. And then people recently figured out that, hey, those are the problems. So they figured out that you could desolder the old dodgy components from the motherboard and then put on like actual good ones on there. It's kind of a hack job, but it works. And then once you do that, your PS3's in perfectly fine shape, and it'll be good for years to come. But it's not an easy modification. Like you need very good soldering skills and probably some really good gear too. Like I don't feel comfortable doing it with the stuff that I have, for example, and I have a whole lot of specialized soldering gear. Why did that guy not take a turn? Huh. Interesting. Well, it looks like I can get some XP from killing this guy. Will it break the system forever? Yep. You'll get something called the yellow light of death, is what you will get with the PS3, and the error code for that is that that's the same error code you get for I believe it's a GPU failure, which is what's happening. The GPU isn't getting enough clean power, and it just says, nope, not gonna operate. 87%. Let's go for the guaranteed kill if we can. All right, 99% chance to hit. What are we gonna get? Okay. Okay. Got him. No way to fix the yellow light. You can alleviate the problem briefly with something called reballing, but it's not a permanent fix. The only permanent fix is replacing those components on the board. And there's actually a lot of scams that have been going around for the last decade or so. Like if you look on eBay and you search PS3 reball, you can see like, hey, people are saying they have a perfectly fixed, practically new PS3 launch model hardware compatibility that you can get for like $200, $250, whatever. And even those professionally refurbished, reballed systems with like fresh chips on them, those will eventually die too. And it's not the GPU or anything. It's those little capacitors. So, but luckily the community has figured out what the problem is, but it can't be fixed easily. It is fixable, but not easy. And the problem for end consumers, like people who aren't like super technically inclined, is that you kind of just have to take their word for it if you're buying a system like that. Like I fell for the same thing. I bought a reballed PS3 system because I wanted a hardware backwards compatibility one, and it's currently sitting on my shelf because it has a yellow light on it. So sometime in the future, I'm gonna have to open it up and actually attempt that capacitor swap on it to get it working again. But it did work briefly. It worked for like a month, and then went right back to having issues. All right, so this is the Imperial Princess, I guess, and she's trying to stop the war, like all the wars, or something. Yeah, I guess my main point about the PS3 stuff is that even if somebody says it's fixed and totally good on like their eBay listing, you wouldn't know it yourself unless you opened it up and physically checked the board to see if it's got that capacitor swap. And it's even harder to tell with a quote-unquote reballed system because it's gonna look the same as a non-reballed system. So yeah, the capacitor swap doesn't look that bad, but it's just weird that you got to do like the capacitors at a weird angle, and then you need to not mess up the components around it. You got to apply a lot of heat to the board around that area. Because whenever I do it, I'm probably just going to use a hot air gun for it. So it'll be something I do later on down the line, and yeah, I'm probably going to stream it, but it's not high on my list of priorities because I have honestly I wouldn't even use that PS3 for backwards compatibility anyways, because for PS1 stuff I have a PSIO, and then for PS2 stuff a lot of it plays off of the hard drive through I have an SD card based system in one of my PS2s. So I just use that. So really the only reason that I had that PS3 was, hey, I could put a bunch of games on the hard drive for that and not have to worry about shuttling them back and forth. But there's kind of been better solutions that have come out since then. But I guess it would be nice to have another functional PS3. I could put Metal Gear Solid 4 on that PS3 and use it as a space heater. Because I remember back in the day when I played through Metal Gear Solid 4, that thing was like heating up the room is probably better than a dedicated heater was. Uh oh, so looks like OP Beard Guy is gonna leave our party. And then we got Guy who died immediately at the start of the fight joining our party. I actually have most of the same gear that that Rossman has. Like I've watched his videos too, and I have pretty much the same stuff that he's working with. I don't have a microscope. That's probably the only thing. Which is another reason why I typically don't do soldering stuff that often, because it's just, I keep it all in a box over there, and getting it all set up just takes forever. Setting it up and tearing it down is such a pain that I usually wait until I have a few things I want to solder, and then get everything out and set up and do the soldering work. And then only recently have I got an anti-fume fan thing. So before I would just open up a window and then maybe point a desk fan at me while I was working, and then after a few hours of soldering, I would start to get really dizzy and have to get some fresh air for a while, which I know is not great. Which is why I finally got around to ordering a fume extractor fan thing that's on this arm that I can position right over where the fumes are coming, and then it sucks them into the fan, and it's got a filter thing on it that gets rid of all the fumes. And now I can much more easily and safely do electrical work. Oh man. Yeah, I'm gonna have some nice brain damage later on from all that soldering. And a lot of it from that fucking Virtual Boy thing. Good lord. I still have to do the other Virtual Boy mod in the future, and I'm not looking forward to that. Only one of the two boards that I made works. And the other one, I'm gonna have to order another PCB and components for it again. Because, good lord. Yep, do like Tazon Day does. I move away from the fumes to breathe. Because you think like a big-ass desk fan just blowing all of the fumes away from you would be good enough, but nope, turns out it's not. It just moves the fumes quicker into your nose, I guess. Man, there's a whole lot of talking going on here, and Worship's son. One day we're gonna play the Souls games, and oh baby, I have nearly all of them. I don't have Dark Souls 2, but I have Demon Souls, Dark Souls 1 and 3. I have Neo. One day, I'll get the balls to play those on stream. Not gonna be for a while, though. Alright, so the Robo-Pope is in some sort of temple, I guess. Alright. Alright, so we're finally gonna get Robo-Pope, I guess. Demon Souls Remaster? I thought something came up not that long ago about Demon Souls, the trademark or something, getting renewed. Which usually happens before projects get made for them. There's something about a potential Demon Souls PS5 thing. Was fairly recent. And now that I think about it, I think Saint actually did 100% run of that at one point. And I remember what a pain in the ass that looked like, where you had to... The run was like 4 or 5 hours, and like 2 hours of it was grinding for like one thing to drop with a 1% drop rate, I want to say. Sounds like a great time. It never gone anywhere? Yeah. Yeah. It's probably Shenmue 3 all over again. Where you're gonna have, hey, some magazine in Latin America has one sentence about Demon Souls getting a remaster, and then everybody goes nuts about it, and then nothing comes of it. And then a couple years later, the same thing happens again. Alright, finally. Okay. God, 57 minutes. Okay, so let's see if we can remove Robo-Horse from... Yeah, so this person can't use another ATAC. That's why their name is in red. That is not red, but okay. Yep, good old Half-Life 3. The Half-Life series is on the to-do list. Like, I don't plan on getting Alex, Half-Life Alex, anytime soon. So that's not really the impetus for me getting or playing the Half-Life games on stream. I just want to play them again. Because I haven't played those since they came out, so it's been forever. And I never beat the, or played at all the Half-Life 1 expansions. Apparently Opposing Force, or one of the two, is not good. Okay, so it looks like we just need to hold the two bridges there. Yeah. Alright, everybody's happy. Oh, we got... Alright, we got Andrew too. Sure. Right. Huh. Blue Shift was okay? Huh. Wasn't the one good thing about Blue Shift was they upgraded the character models and weapon models or something? And then the actual game part was just okay, I guess. Okay. Sure, let's talk to Andrew. Always gonna talk to Andrew at every opportunity now. Okay. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have access to everybody but Bastion, and we just need to hold that bridge, I guess. Alright. Let's do it. Yep, play some Steel Baton. Well, I already have a VR headset. I have a first generation Vive. And even with all like the new headsets, I still don't see a compelling reason to upgrade from the Vive. Especially since the Vive kind of makes me sick. And I don't think upgrading is going to change that. Though that said, I did just today. I bought the Humble Bundle VR pack that came with like 8 VR games, 8 proper full VR games. So we'll definitely have some VR playthroughs. Like Super Hot VR was one of them. Moss was another. Those are the 2 big VR games in that pack. So yeah, those will be a thing. I mean, I didn't pay full price for my Vive. I got mine secondhand on eBay, kind of at the cheapest point. Like the prices for VR stuff kind of went up after I bought mine. So luckily I got a deal on mine. I think I paid like $300 for everything. And at the time, I think it was close to $1,000 for VR for a Vive. And there's nothing wrong with it. Like everything worked. The guy was just like, yeah, my kids were getting sick by playing this, so I'll just throw this up on eBay for however much it goes for. Okay, so looks like we have full control over Andrew now. Let's see what our... Oh, wait. So we do have to get rid of all the enemies here. Interesting. I have a feeling that Faulkner is gonna do the thing where you get him down to 10 health and then he escapes again. And I'm assuming... Okay. I'm not sure if, like, if you fail the mission, if an enemy makes it to here. So I'm almost wondering if I want to move all my characters, like, here. And just sweep around the map like this. Okay, I'm gonna place a in battle save here, so we don't have to sit through all that dialogue again. Just didn't get my other save earlier. Dang. Okay. Sick, just bored. Yeah, like probably the most compelling VR experience that I've had has been with Google Maps. Just flying around in street view and above cities and looking down on cities is probably the coolest thing that I've experienced in VR. There's also a thing made by Valve called The Lab that has some really fun VR minigame type things. But all the other, like, proper full VR experiences I played have been not great. But who knows? Maybe some of the games that came with the Humble VR pack are actually going to be worthwhile. Don't you? Oh, is that the Eve Valkyrie or whatever that is? Because I know they made that specifically for VR, and that's kind of how that worked. And I assume you played that at the trade show or something. I think Elite Dangerous has a VR mode, and I have that game, but I haven't tried it at all yet. So maybe that would be cool. But yeah, it is unfortunate that like the games you'd think would work the best, like first-person shooters, generally don't work very well in VR because like the games that tend to work best are maybe flight combat stuff, where you're supposed to be in a sitting position anyways, like looking straight ahead at a HUD, or rail shooters. Like those work fine as well. Well, mostly fine. And when I say rail shooters, I mean like you move to one spot and you kind of just move around like a turret and I shoot things, and then you warp over to another spot. Like those work fine. But the games where you actively moving your character around in the world rather than just looking around, those just instant sickness for me. And then I know there's another good example is man, Andrew gets so many turns. What the hell? Okay, strong thrust. Sure. Beat Saber. Beat Saber is another, like, great application. But, I really like that kind of game. I looked at my Steam library today and I have, like, 800 hours of audio surf played. But I am baffled as to why they don't have a song generation thing for Beat Saber. Like, Audio Surf figured that out over 10 years ago. How to do song generation. Like, I figured it out. I made an iOS game just like Audio Surf years ago, and I'm an idiot. So it's very strange to me why Beat Saber has not implemented something like that. Maybe because they're trying to sell song DLC or something. Which, sure, they can make highly curated song DLC and then also have alongside of it a song generator. Like, come on. And that's probably one of the big reasons why I haven't actually bought Beat Saber yet. But it is on my to-buy list at some point whenever it goes on sale again. Because it does look like a lot of fun, and also, more importantly, I'd be using it as kind of an exercise thing. Because, good lord, I gotta lose some weight, and that seems like a great way to do it. I know that there's like a third-party custom song thing for it, but it's not like in something like Audio Surf where you just load the game, pick a song from your hard drive or from a streaming service, and then it right up there generates the notes for the track, and then you play it. It takes like 3 seconds to generate the gameplay for each track. And it sounds like what you have to do for Beat Saber is a lot more involved. Like, you have to use an external program to make everything. Alright, Barlow. Go get him. Man, Barlow is, like, getting most of the kills here. Rhythm game classics, like Boom Boom Dollar. And Butterfly. And El Ritmo Tropical. You know, the classics. Okay. Alright, I'll take a one-shot. And Captain Jack. Anything by Captain Jack? Rest in peace. Okay, so they're not going for the temple entrance, so I'm assuming that's not a, Whoa, okay. Alright, we got Robo-Pope. Alright. Yep. Pre and post Captain Jack. Oh, oh. They put waifu in one of those. Oh no, not Malaya. Is this... Okay. You can't have Robopope, it's mine. Okay, she's just invisible. Sure. Alright. I wonder why Yoda's not with her. We haven't seen Yoda since, like, Mission 2. Oh great, that aggroed them. Okay. Alright, 90% chance to hit. So naturally... Yep. Alright, Robopope. Okay. Alright, so those have aggroed. Percent. Alright, 50-50. Do the coin flip. Dang it. 1 year of no candy. I could probably get away with the thrust here. Alright, 78%. 93. Okay, do that. Alright. Alright, Robopope. Let's see what you got. Dang. Okay. Blinding Light, Flashing Fang, Lightning Strike, Holy Light, and Reflect Attack. Alright. Range 6, speed 6.3. That's really high. Okay, well, Robopope seems pretty good, I guess. Alright, Robopope. Let's see what you got here. Alright, Strong Slash, yep. Flashing Fang is Collision. Okay, Blinding is... that's a spell. This is Knockdown. Okay. Alright, let's, that's a one-shot with a thrust. That's almost a one-shot with a slash. Holy shit. Alright. Alright, Robopope. Okay. I'm alright with this. Okay. 38% chance to hit. And it looks like if I might be able to go in a circle around this this little lake here to keep Faulkner from engaging. Oh man, Working Designs dialogue. I'm not gonna Game Shark in this, so stop asking. Actually, should attack this guy instead. That's not much damage. Interesting. Huh. Maybe this guy is really good at back attacks and everything else is not great? Yeah, Discord chat. Yeah, for those of you new in the YouTube chat, my chats are split. I have two different chats going. One in my Discord, one in the YouTube chat. Let's see. Yeah, let's fireball. I need to clear out all the soldiers here that I can. And I don't think Barlow has any range 2 attacks. He does, okay. Of course. Of course. Okay, so that guy is now fatigue 100. So he can't do anything anyways. Yep. Alright, I'm glad those two guys have not aggroed yet. Kinda weird that they're there to escort Faulkner, but even though he's engaged, the other ones haven't. Okay, so let's see if he's really good at just back attacks. Dang, like this Imperial 6 has just got crazy defense, apparently. More animes have showed up. Ruler of Hibernia. Hibernia is the Duchy of Hibernia, snow-covered nation devoted to protecting the kingdom, also charged with destroying the kingdom. Sure. All right, that checks out. Anime. Neutral position, sure. Huh. All right. Okay. All right. I think Robopope has a range to attack. All right, lightning strike. Sure. That was just a stab. All right. Okay. All right, which one are you attacking? Of course, the one with the higher health. Man. And he's like, he couldn't be in a worse position, too. Got it to be right in the way. All right. Okay. Why are these... Why are those squares, different color? Huh. Okay, we'll leave them there. I can probably... Robopope can probably just straight up kill this guy. Yeah, you can. Okay. If we do a different attack with a thrust, yeah, just a regular basic thrust will kill. So we'll take 3 damage, or possibly 0, and then guarantee kill. Nice. Ancient Egypt mechs, so Stargate. Stargate's what you want then. I love Stargate. I haven't seen the TV series, any of the Stargate TV series, but I just love the shit out of original Stargate. The movie and the book. So good. Alright, so we got a little blockade set up here. And we'll, move them over here. Okay. Alright, so for when those eventually show up, we'll have them blocked in. Alright, Falconer, yes, go right there where you can be given the business. 46. Oh, geez, that's gonna hit for a lot. Alright, 23% chance to avoid. I think I wanna... Earlier Stargate stuff, there was a film, a movie released in like 1993 or 4, I want to say, and I loved it. Loved it. And there's a book, I think either came out slightly before that or around the same time. And it's great. It's a classic. Classic film, Stargate. And it's got robot alien Egyptian. Space Egypt. Okay, let's just... Can I lower his attack? 76, okay, probably good enough. Okay, good, it landed. Alright, then we'll move him out of the way and bring Robo-Pope over there. Give him the business. I can't... Shit. Okay. What's this? What's skill? Whoa! HP FP recovery. Yo. That is pretty good. Alright, I'll have to keep that in mind. Alright, and we'll knock him down too, I guess. Yeah, all allies in that region. That's pretty good. That didn't knock him down. Yeah, who'd have thought that Space Egypt has an effective cure for depression? And I guess PTSD would probably be what Kurt Russell's character had in the film. But I'm not sure if that arose from combat or from... I think he lost his son or something because he had a pistol. I think that's what it was. I'm not sure if that counts. I'm no doctor. Alright, how about more... He's already got a lot of everything. How about more defense? Sure. Alright, Robo-Pope. Yeah, it is 90 AP, but for what you get for that 90 AP, that seems pretty worth it. That seems like a good deal to me. Alright, so I think they got that covered pretty well. So we'll send this guy over here to deal with all this. And he's got skills too? He's got all allies. Yo. Alright, I wonder if that lasts for... Okay, so it isn't all allies, it's just whoever you target it on. Yeah, so it's still single target. And you can't do it to yourself. Alright, so we've almost got Faulkner up to 99 fatigue. And he's gonna be in a bad spot. Why are they... His teammates aren't doing a great job here. 99% versus 46. Okay, and this will get him up to 100 fatigue. Yeah, if you have... I'm not sure if it's Netflix or... I think it was actually Prime Video that had... Oh, he's just gonna peace out? Okay. Alright, so like I figured, he just pieces out. Alright, so I need Robopope to heal Andrew. And we'll have her help them out. Okay. Alright. Robopope. Wait, oh, he doesn't have 90 AP. Dang it. Okay. Apparently Andrew's not close enough to heal just yet. Okay. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that that American Prime Video had and maybe still has at one point Stargate. Wait, okay. Sure. Sure. I love that Barlow is like my heavy hitter now. Oh, it's not on there? Dang. Somebody's probably got it on, like, YouTube, though. Like, hey, here's Stargate at 1.25x speed. And then the video is mirrored. You know, the best way to experience films. Alright, so we'll heal up Andrew. Okay. I don't think that was a full heal. Okay, so it just interesting. I don't know why I thought that would be a full heal, but okay. I guess it's better than nothing. Well, let's just move him here for now, and maybe that'll get the other ones to aggro. Yep, and it's sort of get. I bet if Stargate, as it is, came out today, that would probably be a heavily memed movie. Alright. That's so weird. Why? I get maybe like this unit can't move because it's on some weird Like, it can't go down there or something from up there, and it could go here, but then this unit's in the way or something. There's got to be some reason why that unit can't move. All right, Robopope. Dang, just not quite enough to kill. All right. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so far all of the missions, except for that one mission, like mission 3, all of them have been just super straightforward. Like, as long as you're not too aggressive, these have been pretty easy. Okay, I think I'll just leave them there for now. Oh, okay. Alright. I was just gonna wait until we mopped up everything else, but now they're taking the battle to me. Alright, I'm sure Horse Guy will handle things over there. Huh. So even with minus 20 chance to hit, that's still practically guaranteed to hit. Okay. And this is a collision type. Sure. Alright. 31% chance to hit. So naturally. Okay. Alright, I was a little worried that Horseman would go to the other side of the map and attack the others. So for once, Horseman has not let me down. It finally happened. Also, I'm just now noticing that this part of the game, the game fills the whole screen, but in the battle scenes, it cuts off the top and bottom of the screen. Oh, see, now that guy can move. Yep, I knew it. So yeah, he was locked in there from the purple mechs. Amazing. Okay, what's the lowest cost move I can do to kill here? Not that one. Alright, gonna be a strong slash. And yeah, that doesn't fill up the whole screen. It's not changing video modes or anything. Huh. Because otherwise we'd be losing signal. I never noticed this. Well, we might... Sure. We might as well do that. Alright, that explains a thing or two. Sure, more HP. Yep, max dex, boys. Alright. Barlow's ready to join the fight. Our strongest fighter, besides Robopope, is the token overweight guy. Yeah, this will work. Alright, as long as those two neutral units don't join the fight, I think we'll be okay. Alright, so far they're not doing anything. %. All right. Man, Robopope, pretty good. So much damage. Yep, the Pope of Robots. Pretty strong, as you'd expect. Alright. Sure, I'll take another turn. Andrew stealing all these kills. Let's... Yeah. I guess Robopope's gonna get the final hit. You know what? Sure. Nah, it's second. Yep, okay. Get him, Robopope. Sure. Might as well ensure the kill here. All right. Okay then. Man, Battles are pretty much 45 minutes every single time. Oh, are we getting anime now? No, of course not. Alright, so here's that scene we saw in the opening movie in that composite video, blurry video. And I guess this is our first like real good scale reference for how big these things are. So that's Gundam size. Hey, Towster. Just in time for Robopope. Well, we already got Robopope. This is a flashback. We got him at the start of this mission. And as it turns out, Robopope is pretty OP. Yep, one standard Gundam size. This is bad. I know. This cutscene is taking forever. Oh yeah, that's right. Malaya got kidnapped at the beginning of the mission, and then they let her go? And now she ran away? Why would she do that? Well, clearly she knows how dangerous it is to be around us. Yep. This is for the best. Coup d'etat in Avalon. Oh, great. So we have no allies anymore now? Except for the Duke? Duke what's-his-face? Wherever that is. Or the Marquis. Sorry, the Marquis. Ioni's the blue-haired woman with the weird portrait? That for whatever reason she's not in our party, even though she's got a robot. Okay. Uh-oh, we're losing even more party members? Oh, man. We showed dialogue and gameplay. It's been like 20% cutscene stuff, and the rest has been missions. Which that seems about par for the course for a strategy RPG, right? As opposed to something like Advance Wars, where it's like 98% gameplay and 2% dialogue. Alright, so we gained Robopope, but we're losing even more party members. Okay. Alright, we'll save here. I think I'll do one more mission, and then we'll move over to the other giant robot game for the night. Alright, since these are roughly 45 minutes. Okay, so we still don't have access to a shop again. We've only had access to a shop like once in this whole game so far. And this is gonna be chapter 10, so we're roughly at the halfway point for our playthrough of this. Okay. Okay. Hey, Cloud. Alright, so it only had one red dot on there, so I have kind of no idea how strong the enemy forces are for this. Okay. Oh. And then of course, we gotta check in with Andrew. Alright. Working designs, huh? Okay. Alright, let's do it. So we have no idea. This is T for Teen, so not a kid's game. That's how they earn their T for Teen. Let's see. Mild animated violence, mild language, suggested themes. There we go. They're earning that suggested themes. Huh. This is a new music track, by the way. And this one's better than the others, for once. Yep. Actually thematically appropriate music. Uh-oh. Okay. Yep, we gotta save Robo Horse. We did, and we lied. Nice. Well, maybe Keitel's gonna join our party now. Oh, or not. Well, guess not. We just got robo-shanked. All right. All right, well, Robo Horseman can handle himself. Unscrupulous Pooter Dash Pirate. This is an unfortunate way to start this mission, getting back attacked for a whole turn. Okay, so now we can... Now we can fight. Alright, Robopope. We're gonna have to help out Horseman here. Okay. Oh, I have control over him now. Holy shit. This changes everything. Okay. But he can't attack? And now I... Alright. Sure. Nice turn, bro. Really effective use of... Fuck. Oh, God. Okay, so everybody's at, like, no AP. Okay. Great. 65% chance. It looks like this is where the battles start getting more difficult, as it seems like the enemy units have gotten significantly higher stats. Alright, so we're trading strong slashes here. But this is gonna get the other guy up to fatigue 100 by doing that. Oh, and he missed! That was a... That said 99% chance to hit for the enemy attack, but it's probably because he got to maximum. Okay, so this one is down for the whole turn, so I should probably move over here and attack this guy. Actually, what's his skill? Roaring Wind, Dex increase. Yeah, so this guy, for whatever reason, has a huge defensive stat. Okay, let's just do this. Well, so far, I haven't felt like the percentages have been weird. Like, usually when it says there's a 50-50 chance of happening, it has felt 50-50 for most everything. It's not like a Pokemon 99% chance. As an example of potentially sketchy percentages. Okay, well this, yeah, sure, let's do this. Okay, so there's... The controller rumbled for like 5 seconds during that whole thing, even after the animation is done. I wonder why it's rumbling. It must be because I'm in analog mode. Okay. I kind of wish they would go after Robopope and not Horseman. We'll go for the avoid. 62%, practically 0. Let's roll the dice here. Got him. Alright, Horseman. So he uses up a lot of AP moving. Yeah, so if I just move 5 squares there, that uses up all of his AP. So this actually kind of makes more sense now for why the computer made some weird choices with this guy in earlier levels. Because he just is really bad at action point management. Okay. And he's also got really high fatigue points right now too, which isn't helping matters. %, back attack. Man, Robo-Pope is, jeez. Okay. Alright. So, a lot of these are going in my favor, but not all of them can. So like this is 50-50 essentially. And I'm betting this is probably gonna hit me. Yep. Alright, so this guy's just got a huge amount of defense. That's a big oof. The only unit was Robo-Pope. Well, Robo-Pope doesn't have a self-heal. But Robo-Pope would be getting all the XP. Which is probably a large help. How much damage will this do to that? Yeah, even then, still 6 HP left for that guy. Jeez. Okay. All right. Probably kill with this, yep. 78% chance to hit. Okay. Alright, so unless any more enemies spawn in, then we're good. I think as things stand, we're in pretty good position. Alright, 52%. This one is going to be a miss, guaranteed. Yep. Oh, well. Any more hits are going to be guaranteed hits. Okay, so these guys have average defense. Or at least this guy does. Okay, Robo-Pope, it looks like we need you to save Horseman. So I can't go over there and instantly cure his fatigue. Shit, that's not gonna work either. Alright, I guess I'll just turn around and kill this guy. Well, not like that, I guess. Guess I gotta do this. Oh. Okay. Alright, more XP for Robopope. Alright, so these are guaranteed to hit. Because he's at frozen status with full FP. So Horseman has just got to survive for a little bit. Until we can bring Robopope into the fight. And I have a feeling he's gonna be gone. Unless I can, when I gain control of him again, move him towards the other group. Alright, how much? So this guy's got slightly better defense than the other one does. So I'm gonna go for the Avoid. And this one's also going to miss. Miss. Got it. This one's gonna hit. Yep. Yeah. Alright, I think I want to move... So after that, I want to move Andrew to the southwest now to link up with the others. I'm pretty sure I can still move him. Yeah, so we'll move him slightly farther that way. That way, and move like that. Alright, don't kill Horseman. Though I can't, Alright, so Horseman's gonna survive this. But I don't think I'll be able to move him very far away from the others. Of course. 68% chance to hit. I don't think this is gonna hit. Oh, okay. Alright, so clearly he needs more dex. And... sure. Alright, Horseman. Yeah, so because he's got 3 enemies around him like that, he can realistically only move there. And... like he can back attack or not. Dang. There's not a whole lot I can do here. Like I can do some damage to this guy, but 95. Okay, it looks like I can do slightly more damage to this guy than to the others. So I'll at least get some damage onto this guy. Assuming it hits. Alright, just move them slightly closer to Robopope. And who knows, maybe they'll attack Robopope instead. Alright, we'll ensure that Robopope does not get back attacked here. And maybe this will save Horseman for another turn. Alright, we'll bring Andrew over here. Yep, alright. Rip Horseman. 65% chance to hit. Okay. And then Andrew gets another turn, because of course. Alright, this is gonna get this guy up to 100 FP. So these other soldiers used up all their fatigue points wailing on Horseman, and now and now they're gonna pay for it. Okay. Alright, Holy Light. Let's get Horseman back into the fight. Hey, look at that. Okay. And we're right back in it now. Look at that. Alright, 50-50. We good. Perfect. All according to plan. %12 chance to hit. This is gonna hit, isn't it? This is guaranteed to hit. Oh. Alright. Actually, I should just attack this guy. And then move over there. Okay. Okay, we'll have Andrew take out this guy. Actually, he doesn't need to be behind him. And let's see, to keep from being back attacked, we'll attack from here. And do a... That should kill? Okay. Alright, Robopope. Give him the business. They probably could have made a fighting game out of these models. It's the thought that just occurred to me. Like, they made all these different moves and everything. They could have made a a spin-off of this. Using all the assets from this. Just for some easy money. And it probably would have been no worse than a lot of the incredible fighting games in the PS1 library. Yeah, the original Japanese opening movie definitely gave off the fighting game sizzle reel feel. That's totally true. Okay. Man, this guy's got a lot of defense. Too bad RoboPope is on the case. Well. Sure. Alright. This guy already knows what's coming. RoboPope. Oh, okay. Sure. Alright, RoboPope. Get that final kill. 57% chance to hit. Catch the wave! Okay. Got him. Alright, more levels for RoboPope. Like, his stats are so high, I don't even know what to... like, Alright, more power for the... More power for the Pope. Let's do that. Okay. Aperture. Song's actually tense, yep. This is the first mission that this song has been in. There's a coup d'etat going on, and the city's on lockdown, and there's betrayals. Okay, this song we have heard. This is when Mustache Man died. Where they bring out the Casio piano. Drum samples are good in this song, at least. The piano, not so much. Alright. That. Alright. Anime stuff happening. There's all this serious anime politics going on, and then Ultra Gunner at the center of it. Alright, so this is back at Avalon Castle, as opposed to where we were before, which was somewhere else, I think? And then our waifu ran away and we can't find her. Is the other thing that happened, I guess. Okay. Alright, so that's gonna be the next mission, I guess, is helping out this guy and getting him to join us. Unless it's another anime betrayal. It's so weird that they have the name of the speaker at the top of the first text box, but it scrolls past it so quick that you can't even see it most of the time. Oh, we have access to a shop again now, in the middle of nowhere. All right, well let's take a look at this before we cut it. Okay, so we got 167,000. So the Quicksilver, we had that equipped on a few characters. Darkblade. So that must be the upgrade from Quicksilver. Partisan Trident is for her, so only she can use the lance type things. The Shimmer Sword. Ermagerd. Alright. Slashing iron. Sure. 1500. So it looks like we can afford weapon upgrades for pretty much everybody. And then Robo-Pope just, it doesn't need anything else. I guess probably no upgrades for Robo-Pope. And then so one of these is Earth type, and I'm not sure which one it would be. Maybe this is maybe Earth type. So the reason why Earth type is so important is because the stone that you have equipped determines what magic you can use, and the healing spell in this game is an Earth spell. So it's important, and it looks like somebody's got it equipped. So I don't know. I guess I can check and see who has it, and then see if they have anything weird in their skills section. And then these are new. So this is their Accessory of the Gods, and that's +4 to base stat, and that's pretty dang good. +4 to POW. Okay, so all the previous accessories that we've been able to buy were +2 for things. Also, I like that guy's portrait when you decline to buy something. Oh. Okay, so what do these do? Gives you the forward menace skill. Okay, and then this is rear menace. Interesting. So that probably gives you a bonus to attack or huh. Oh, you're disappointing the shopkeeper. Rainbow Gem is for defense, it looks like. Multicolored defense booster. Interesting. So I wonder if that gives us spells as well. I kind of doubt it, but it's a gem. But maybe a gem is different from a stone, even though these are clearly all gems. Okay. Well, that'll be a decision we make next time, because that will do it for this part of Vanguard Bandits. So let's make a save here. Good. Hit that save button, and then stop the timer for